Hey guys, so today we are going to be diving into the Profusion Cosmetics Frosted Snow Sparkle 52 shade Face and Eye palette. It's a large palette, but this is available, I believe, exclusively at Walgreens. It's $25 retail. However, you can get it for less than that if you have a Walgreens rewards card, because this is a large 16-piece collection, and if you're interested in more than one piece, all the pieces of the collection, if you use your card, are buy one, get one half off. So if there's something else in the collection that interests you, then you don't have to pay full price. So yes, 52 shades. Let me show you what this beast looks like. When I saw this, I knew I had to have it. You get all those eyeshadows, and then you get blushes, highlighters, and bronzers. So I've already done my base makeup so that we can dive right into this. I like to contour my face, but I'm not really into bronzer unless I'm doing a warm tone look, which I am not doing today. If you know my tastes in things, then you can see why I was attracted to this palette, because look at all those beautiful cool toned colors. There are some neutrals in there, but the first thing I'm going to do is try out one of the blushes, and I think I'm going to go with this bubblegum pink. So let me just do a finger swatch so we know what we're dealing with here. So that is fairly pigmented. So I'm going to grab my Essence blush brush. Oh boy, I hope that wasn't too much. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this on both cheeks, what is on the brush, because I don't want it to be clown makeup. All right, that's very pretty, very pretty. So if you go too heavy in the blush, just, use that amount for both cheeks. Okay, great. It's always a good idea to do a swatch that gives you an idea of what you're dealing with. Let's switch to a highlight brush now. And let us go into this white highlighter that's in the corner here. This is a Moda brush. And with any kind of a powder highlight, you really don't know what kind of shine you're going to get until you finish your makeup and use your setting spray, because that's what brings these powders to life. Okay, let's put that aside and figure out what we're going to do with our eyes. So I'm going to do a look, but then I'm going to do some random swatches just so you can kind of get an idea of what some of these colors look like, because some of them are quite complex. But do you have any idea by looking at my clothing today what I'm doing? I'm going with those aqua shades. So what I have been doing on my eyes lately is I've been using Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer on my entire eye area. Then I go in with my Jeffree Star Concealer and put that under my eyes, and then whatever is left over I add on top of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And I've just been using concealers as eyeshadow primers, and that's been working out okay for me. All right, let's go into my eyeshadow brush here. Let us start with the lid shade. So let's grab a shader brush, and I'm going to go into, this is a very hard palette to hold up and show you, and there are no names. So we're going to take this shimmery aqua shade and swirl my brush in there. grab my Jeffree Star Hatchet mirror that I got at Halloween. I just got fallout off my brush. I saw it fall down onto my shirt. Oh boy. I think I tried to, you know, put too much on my brush. Pretty. Very pretty. Yeah, I love these kind of aqua colors. Do you guys follow me on Instagram? I posted a close-up picture of this nail polish set that I found at Dollar Tree yesterday. It's like an aqua color, and then you get a silver glitter with it. So what I did was I took a toothpick and took some of the glitter and put it over the aqua polish while it was still wet so that it would adhere more easily. So you can't really see it too well in this video. So on the Instagram, my name is The Real Mrs. the Doll. So if you want to see some pictures of that and the product itself, I posted it over there. I've been having so much fun going to Dollar Tree lately. I've been finding a lot of cool stuff over there. But this collection is at Walgreens, and I had not been to Walgreens in a long time, but every year they bring out the Profusion. I guess they must have some kind of a deal with Profusion because every year they have their holiday collection. Let's switch to this fluffy crease brush, and I'm gonna dip into, I don't have enough hands here to hold everything up. Let's go into this aqua / teal shade. It's a matte. And we're going to put that in the crease. Nice. Very easy to blend. Yeah, I really like the color story in this palette. There's a lot of browns in here though, which is kind of odd because the browns don't really go with those other shades. But it is nice to have choices and variety, and if you're going to do that many colors, then it's good to have options. I really like to take my time and just do a little bit of shadow at a time when I'm working in the crease area, because if you put too much on and you try to go too fast, it's pretty tough to take it away once you go overboard. I did that the other day. You know how I always do in my videos, one eye, then I go do the other eye, and when I come back, sometimes all of a sudden the look is more intense. It's because I try to go too fast with that second eye, and then I have to make it match the first eye. Okay, so there we go. Let's not do a crazy intense look today. Let's do something a little prettier and softer and subtle. Okay? So let's set this brush down and let's grab a clean, smaller brush and go into the other shade, like the lighter matte aqua shade that's there. And let's put that in the whole inner area here. and blend it right into where I started with the darker color. Okay, pretty. All right, now we are going to switch to this small pencil brush, and I'm going to go into the frosty aqua shade, and we're going to drag that underneath the lash line. Like so. Now, if you really want to make these lighter colors pop, go with a black eyeliner. This is by NYX. It's the NYX Retractable liner in black. I'm going to put that on my waterline. I am not going to do a wing today, though. I really want this to be like a softer, pretty look. So let's just keep it, you know, very Christmas festive looking. Let's go in with this torture device. No, eyelash curler. If you didn't see my video I did yesterday on the brow kit from this set, oh my God, you guys, I love it. That's it. That's my holy grail brow products now. I used it again today. It's cool, but it's not so crazy cool that it looks weird or anything. I mean, if you look at the color of my brows, I think it looks very natural. But when you look at it in the pan, you might have been thinking, oh, that's too cool. It's not going to look natural, but it's very natural looking, I think. And they blend really beautifully. Okay, now I'm going to use the Beauty Intuition Big Long Lashes mascara that I found at Dollar Tree. And so far, I'm liking this mascara. Yeah, let's keep this soft and pretty. I've been doing a lot of really dramatic looks lately, which are fun, but I think this color just, it's such a soft, beautiful, sparkly color that I just want to keep it soft, sparkly, pretty, feminine, you know. No, my computer's saying, do you want to do some updates now? Try later, not now. Okay, so I am going to shut the camera off and do this eye, and we're going to come back and talk about this palette some more and show you some swatches. And we're also going to do a lip. Okay, now I do love the brow highlight shade that came in the brow kit, but seeing as how we're testing out this palette, let's try what I would consider to be, you know, the highlight shade. So let's take a clean brush and let's go into one of the highlight type shades in here. This one right here. This one is the one I think that will go best with this look. Oh, that's pretty. It's got like a hint. It's a white, but it's got like a hint of pink to it. Oh, I love that. That's very unique. And let's just take what's left on the brush and go into the inner corners. Yeah, that's pretty. That's very unique. Cool. Okay, now let's use some setting spray. This, I just got this and showed it in my recent Dollar Tree video. This is the LA Colors Face Mist Refresher Hydrating Formula Coconut Scented. Let's, spray everything and see how it looks. Once I've got this spray on here. Whoa. I use a fan to try to dry the spray as quickly as possible so I don't end up with water droplets drying on my face. All right, so yeah, you can see the highlight a little bit now. And what the setting spray does is it just merges all the powder together. I think I might have been a little too aggressive with the spray there because my eye makeup looks a tad bit melted on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find, this is the brush I used in my crease. I'm going to go back into that teal and just tap on a little more while it's still damp. And just add in a little bit more to that area that I melted. Yeah, I used a little too much spray. The mister on this is quite aggressive, so you don't have a lot of control with that. All right, so before we go do some swatchy with this palette, there was a lip kit. The Frosted Lips 7-piece High Shine lip gloss set, so I think we should try one of these out to see how it looks. So the one that's missing, obviously, is the one that we're going to use. So first, I'm going to take this NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner pencil in Sao Paulo, and I'm just going to line my lips. And this is a cool tone pink. And where this is just a lip gloss and we're not going to use a lipstick, I am going to fill in with the pencil. Yeah, I thought we should try out this lip gloss formula while we're at it. So this is a light cool tone pink. Yeah, let's try this. Does not have a smell. If there is a smell, it's like chemical. It's not sticky. It's not gloopy. You don't get like too much product coming out of the component. Pretty. It does definitely have shine to it. I'm just going to add a tiny bit more. Pretty. Okay. I think that coordinates good with this color eyeshadow. Now, let's go back to the palette because I know that a lot of people are probably very curious about this purple blush. I think it's a very unique color that you just don't see. There it is, blended in right there. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, and I also wanted to show you this highlighter right here because it's also very unusual color. It's a light frosty purple. I'm going to swatch it right next to that purple blush. Oh, that's not showing up on camera too well. You know what? Okay, I just sprayed my hand where I applied that highlighter. And I still am not seeing it. Let me add a little more. Okay, there we go. Can you see it now? So this is going to be like a very soft highlight shade. All right, now if you're curious about the other two blushes, there's a coral and an orange or a peach. All right, let me make sure I use clean fingers here. Okay, so all right, so the blushes are definitely not the most pigmented in the world, but you can build them up because you saw me build up that pink one that I used. So you just got to use a little bit more product. Now, as far as the bronzers go, not really wild about the bronze shades options here. I mean, look at these two here. Those are super, super warm, especially the one furthest away from my finger. That's almost like downright yellow. And then this one here is also very warm. And then over here we have a yellowy highlight shade and we have a deeper bronze shade. But the bronze options are very warm, so I probably won't get any use out of those. And then there's a gold, straight up gold highlighter. And then there's another one on this side. So there are two gold highlighter options. But let me go wash my hands and we are going to swatch some of these eyeshadows. Now the reason why I want to do this is when I bought this palette and brought it home, I looked at some of these shades and there's some marbled eyeshadows in here and I was like, what are those? What color are those going to be? Because you can't really tell. So how am I going to hold this now so you can see what I'm talking about? Okay, see this one here? See how that's marbled? That is what that looks like swatched. Isn't that beautiful? Really, really pretty. There are a lot of purple options in this palette. If you like purple eyeshadow, you're going to go crazy with this because there are so many purple options here. Let me just show you some of the others. Okay, so there's this blue purple here, very light, and then there's a warmer one right on top of it. So yeah, cool tone purple, warm tone purple. And then for mattes, cool tone purple, warm tone purple, swatched. So yeah, tons of purple options in here. But yeah, those, there's there's another marbled shadow in here. Where is it? Right here. This one looks like gold, bronze, and white. Let me use my pinky because that finger is still clean. So if you like gold, bronze, neutrally type things, and let me swatch it out. So it's like a bronzy gold is what that looks like when it's swatched, the marbled one. And then there's also a shade right here in the corner that you can't really tell by looking at it in the pan what exactly it is. So we're going to swatch that. And that is like I'm going to say pewter, which is very unusual in eyeshadow palettes. You almost never see that color. Let me swatch that out. How pretty is that? Yeah, that's just not a shade that you get in a lot of eyeshadow palettes. Really pretty. And then there are also some neutrals for sure. There's a lot of browns. I kind of like this rosy rusty matte shade here. That would look good with the golds probably in the crease. Maybe even that marbled gold one that I showed you. You could put that in the crease with it. This one with this one. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me put it right next to it on my hand so I can show you. Yes, that would be a pretty combo. But there are a lot of options in here, you guys. For deep dark colors, the darkest shade in the palette, which is always interesting to know, this right here. Is it a black or is it a deep purple? Oh my God, it's like the deepest, darkest purple, bluish purple. It's not a black. Wow. I gotta swatch that out. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's super pigmented. And would look really pretty with that purple marbled one that I showed you. Wow. All right, so that's enough swatches. I think you get the idea. So that is it, you guys. So this is at Walgreens right now for $25, or if you want to buy multiple items and use your Walgreens card, you can get the second item half off. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and hit that like button if you liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.